that means. Get after it, MP.
Surprisingly loud crowd tonight. It should be a good one.
Subject to objection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "thunder" along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. You can still be a part of the Thunder Game Day experience this upcoming season. Visit your nearest ticket booth or visit us online for available tickets. Mini basket.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A handful of injuries for this team, and one of them has forced this team to shake up their starting lineup.
They've got a few injuries on their bench and also down a starter. A few less options, but hopefully not too big of an impact for the team.
Now Golden State's starting five. In it, small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Mr. Clutch out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the five, patrolling the paint. And for Oklahoma City, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Two of the dominant teams, Greg, out here in the Western Conference going head-to-head.
And, Kevin, they know each other well. They expect to meet potentially in the postseason, and I would expect a playoff atmosphere tonight.
It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Count it. There's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Looney. And the wide-open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, the deep ball from Draymond Green. If he's got that aspect of his game going, look out.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Driving in. Now Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Caruso. Baseline jumper, and the shot is long. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I did catch up with the Thunder's head coach.
He talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Mr. Clutch. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. Williams with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Dort with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there for Mr. Clutch. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Cleveland. Curry's shot is off. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Outside Curry. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's top shot blockers from last season. 5th, Chet Holmgren.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
So it's the Warriors now. They trail by 1. Pass to Mr. Clutch. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves indeed. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Here's Dort, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Now, Joe. His last outing, he had 8 points. Clock at 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Joe. Still scoreless. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. Again, the Thunder score.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. Back to Curry. Here's Kuminga. Puts up a three, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Mr. Clutch. Mr. Clutch has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kuminga against Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 17. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line. Dagnall calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Caruso and Williams. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Unable to get that one. Great defense that time from Mr. Clutch. Takes it off the glass. Mr. Clutch has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 10 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Kuminga, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Dort in for Aaron Wiggins. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Curry. The 3. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder trailing by 14. Williams scanning the floor. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Curry.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Kuminga finds Wiggins. Here's Mr. Clutch. Defended by Caruso. From about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And boy, did that game nearly get away from them, but they were a little bit fortunate to have survived at the end of regulation.
Well, perhaps just knowing that they can pull out a close game, the next time they're in that challenge, they can go in with a ton of confidence. Now
Williams, after the missed 3 from Mr. Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has now emerged into a superstar, and on nights like this, guys, he's unstoppable.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by Caruso. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Kuminga. Spins. Here's Williams. The shot misses. Nice defense from Kuminga. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Williams.
Yeah, easy call.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Thunder trailing by 14. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pachinski grabs the board. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Warriors leading by 14. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Looney in at the center filling out the middle. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Now, here's Curry. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fence.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mr. Clutch. 12 points for him. Rebound by Williams.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good, and now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, B.A.
Looking now at the numbers for Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Now, here's George. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it down to single digits. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Wiggins dishes to Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Curry on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 25. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from George. Here's Mr. Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Caruso with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. That's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points for the game.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Well, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren with a screen on Green. Williams makes a big high bounce and goes in. He's got 8.
I'll tell you, at this point, we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
There's a screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. Good on the triple. And the Warriors lead by 11.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. Dort wide open. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. To the inside. And Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Holmgren. The Warriors making the shot. To end the run. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Good on the bucket. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for the Thunder. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Williams. He's got 8. Shoots over Kuminga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen.
Substitution on the court.
Tee up on.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. The forwards are Dort and Holmgren. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the score by Oklahoma City, Curry gets the bucket.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside, Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Joe can't get it to go.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Mr. Clutch. Pass to Hartenstein. Fires for 3. The Thunder keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Holmgren can't hit. Warriors leading by 16. Curry kicks to Wiggins. Here's Mr. Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dort. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wasted no time on that one. And the Warriors lead by 18.
Well, Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
Joe with it. Fires from deep. Traps in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. Jalen Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso comes in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Mr. Clutch. From outside the arc. Shot clock at 6. That's short off the rim.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 12 feet out. That's good from Williams, the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Jalen Williams very comfortable operating out of that mid-range area.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. And a deep 3 from Curry. The Thunder pull it in. Dort passes to Caruso. Outside, Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Holmgren against Wiggins. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Curry. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Mr. Clutch.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
His 5th personal foul. 15 fouls.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Green. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's the break. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And both free throws good for Williams. Wiggins from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Hield. Here's Mr. Clutch. So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
You earned that one.
I saw MP had his first career double-double. That shows talent and drive, and we love to see both. Keep on keeping on, player.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Yeah, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we go to.
Bruh.
great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Hey.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.